What is up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Let's Play Okami. Last episode, we did some stuff around Kamui. In today's episode, we're going to be feeding some bears. Feeding the bears. Shout out to Chicago Bears. That's the NFL team I unfortunately have been a fan of for the past, like 3 or 4 years. I've had the pleasure of watching my team really suck shit. But you know what? We have a good head coach now. Well, so far he's been a good head coach. He's brought the energy and everything we need, and it's been very helpful. But anyway, you're not here to talk about the Chicago fucking Bears, all right? You're not here for that. You're here for Okami. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Okami. And more specifically, this stray bead over here that I didn't grab last episode. Also, now that I'm over here, I'm realizing that I never mentioned this. One thing to note. Wow, this game is super loud in my ears. There we go. I don't know if I can actually melt that. Does it actually? It does. Interesting. Not that it really matters. But anyway, in between episodes, I did get pretty much every move except for one, which is the Brown Fury, I think is what it's called. And that is because it costs 2 million yen, which, as you can see, I only have 19,000. So I do not have enough. But anyway, today's episode, we're actually going to try and progress the story. I know. Absolutely insane. Absolutely crazy that we would ever, progress the story, you know, dude. Would that be, that's like crazy, dude. Anyway, enough annoying voice. Let's go up this way. I believe it is up this way that I go. Sorry, I saw something. What is that? Maybe it's just like a marker or something. Oh, it's nighttime! Anyway, I believe it's this way that I go. So let's head up to a village. I don't know if this is the village, but... Oh, hold on! There's a digging champ spot for a clover, which you already know means 40. Dang! 40 praise is nothing to scoff at. Seemingly it is, but it's not. Webkier. Uh-oh. Skelly. Whoa! It's like the whole village has been frozen solid. I wonder if anyone's still alive. Surely people are alive. Anyway, there's a spot for you to, what is the word I'm looking for? Save. Yeah, that's the word. Hello? There we go. And then I'm gonna see, I was gonna say, I don't think that would count. How about that? What? There we go, we light them up. I don't actually think this does anything. But for my sake, I'm lighting them up. Oh, yeah, there's no, nobody here. Hey, Ami, come on, we got better things to do. Okay, my bad. I wanted to read the sign. I wanted to make sure the people of Webkier were safe. Anyway, we get some etched glass here. Love it. Also, you may notice it's really, really hard to see anything. I don't know what these guys are. Oh, they're bunnies. They're bunnies. Little wabbits. Little hares. We gotta feed them, make sure they're warm. Or at least, like, internally warm. So that we can eat them. Rah, 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 rah. Another... Ooh, I think the jade tassels are actually a new item for us. I think it might be easier for me to see things if I'm up close. So we'll keep the camera kind of tight here for a moment. Store won't budge. Uh-oh, this is really not good. Are there any... Okay, I'm trying to make sure there's no, like, torch I'm missing that could, you know, use some fire here. Also, I know I keep changing the camera after I just said I'm not going to change the camera. But that's just how it is some days, you know? You just want to change your camera around. Like, what is happening here? It is... Oh my god, this sheep is so cold, I bet. Actually, that sheep Honestly, of all the creatures in this area, that sheep is probably warm as can be. Like, wool is so thick and great and amazing and awesome. Ooh, filling up. Love it. Alright, 249. Let's see. That is enough. Let's get another health. Might as well. Alright, I don't see anything in the... I don't see any bubbles in the water. So I think we're okay. I think we can avoid that for now. Let's go... Oh! A bear! The Berenstein bear. Nah, it's just a regular black bear. Guarding a special treasure. And by special treasure, I mean a stray bead. We've gotten 2 already. How many are we at, actually? Oh, we have a new... The jade tassels were new. Icy Webker. Yes, we know about that. Stray beads. Wow, look at that. We're so close. And... Oh, I know what these 2 are. Never mind. I was like, oh, how are we missing 2 from Shinshu Field? But this makes sense. I know what those 2 are now. Oh, can I zoom out now? Okay, I can zoom out and see a lot better. What about this door? No good, the store won't budge. Okay, bummer. Well, we're going to keep looking around. Webker does have some pretty... Or Webkier, sorry. Does have some pretty good music. More sheep! You already know. I'm feeding the animals. You already know. You gotta feed the animals. I mean, also, like, it's just... I bet if you count up how much praise we've gotten just from feeding the animals, you would probably be impressed by how much praise we have. Yeah, I didn't think you would open up. Let's see, though. I'm curious if there's, like, something back here. It doesn't look to be the case, unfortunately. Is there a way? No. Wow, look at that. Huge, huge totem. Oh, there's people up here. Or a person. I'm a little skeptical of you. So first, I'm going to grab this. Probably just a treasure. Yep. Kutani pottery. Just a treasure, but also I want to feed the bears. Gotta feed the bears. The bears. Look at them, they're so happy. Can't you see their smile? Okay. Yeah, I know I've mentioned it in the past couple episodes, though. After this LP, and this, I'm kind of getting on a side tangent here, but that's okay. After this LP, I'm going to be changing up how I do Let's Plays, because I feel like the current way I handle it is very stale, and also not very creatively... What is the word I'm looking for? Like, it's not, like, challenging me creatively.
Halt, who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the elder, you must go through me, Samical. I'm Samical, top warrior of the Oina tribe.
You sure, buddy? Sheesh, who does this guy think he is? Well, at least we finally met someone from the village. So what are you standing around in the middle of this blizzard? That grating voice. Is that you, Isun? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf? That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village? It's a total mess. Is it true demons have taken over Ezufuji? You must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. Oh, and take that suspicious wolf with you, too. Why, you little... We're done talking to you. Let us into the chief's house now. No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village. I've told the villagers not to let them into their houses. They will obey me, for I am Samical, chief of Webker. Now be on your way. Damn, everyone can transform into a dog. Alright, well, we'll leave. I don't want to cause any trouble, so we will absolutely leave. So, we gotta go see Isun's fam. Or his village, I should say, not fam. Well, it kind of is his fam. But oh, stray bead! Whoa! Wait, how many are in Webker? I don't actually know. 4. We got half of them already. I bet most of them will open up once we, you know, unlock the village. Once we open up the doors of the village people, I'm sure our options will expand drastically. Oh, some birds. Some cranes, as it were. Cranes. That is what they are called. You know, I wonder if there is such a thing as like an Okami like randomizer. I don't know how you would handle that. Maybe like just open the world to maybe like make it open world. You know, like everything's unlocked, but well, all the areas you can go are unlocked, but in order to actually like get to them, you need to have double jump or you need to have the specific key or whatever, you know. I'm gonna equip this for a moment. Hello. I'm gonna walk on here because I'm curious if there's something around the water. Doesn't look to be. Yeah, it doesn't look to be the case. So I'll just leave it be. I think we've pretty much. Oh, sorry. It looked like. Oh, it's just a house. Never mind. All right, well, let's dequip that again. Give us the peace bell. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much else we can do in the village right now. So let's go to Isun's village. Hey, wait! Hmm? Oh, it's a dog. You guys, wait up. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Isun, it is you. I thought I heard you talking to Samical. I decided to come back and see how things were after my trip. I can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. That Samical's still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, a lot's happened this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf, too. Well, okay. If you're gonna twist my arm about it. Whew. At least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Isun? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Whoa. Hello, Kai. Oina Girl Kai. This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Ami. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Wow. Those twin demons, Lechku and Nechku, they were sealed away by a brave Oina hero years and years ago. And they have been enshrined at the Waku Shrine ever since. Then one day, they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kamui set out for the shrine at the top of Ezufuji to pacify them. They nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samical managed to get to him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent and turned Ezufuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samical is trying to protect the village while Kamui recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. They really aren't a fix if old man Kamui's prayers don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Kamui declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the Land of Hidden Darkness. And there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently and vanished into the Waku Shrine as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kotone? I saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kamui let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samical was chosen to take Kimu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? Didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior, even Samical does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it. Now of all times. One last thing, Kai. It's about Samical. Seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kamui. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Samical could never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Aoki will come back and help the village. So then why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Laika went missing. Laika? As in Laika, your... That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. That poor little Laika, too. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance, but they would certainly have a reason to seek her out. You see, Laika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of this village? That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He's summoning the both of you. Alright. Let's go. Let's go talk to Kemu, cause you know, if there's anything I know, it's that Kemu's gonna save us all. And by save us all, I mean, please God, just let me progress the story some more. What's up, nerd? What, you still got a bone to pick with us or something? The elder summons the white wolf to his home. You may enter. Well, it's about time. Out of our way, chump. Oh, can I keep listening? And don't keep the elder waiting. And if anything should happen to him, you will answer to me. Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to fight. What the hell? This is the village elder, Old Man Kemu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tend my hide? This is no time to be dredging up the past. Who was that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there were some hides to be tanned. Ah! Oh, am I literally just supposed to, like, go around and then hit him? What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot. Tans hides in his sleep, too? Why is that little Lee soon? So then I wasn't dreaming. Webker Village Elder, Kemu. I thought I heard Samical talking to someone outside. I must say, Isun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Put a cork in it, Gramps. Did you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let's get down to business, eh? It is the white wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Laika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right, and her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Kai said something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried. But don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you've been gone so long, how'd you possibly know? Laika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Laika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There's another reason we need her power. It's for Ezofuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Ezofuji? As you know, Ezofuji is formed from 2 active volcanoes. Each year I recite the volcanic incantation. It triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Ezofuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Laika recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Laika could be? That's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Where? Yashpet, the mysterious forest of deception. Ooh. I caught a faint whiff of Laika emanating from Yashpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose of all the Ona tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. Pardon me. Well, thanks, old man. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. You gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Not me? Chief Samical must remain here to protect the villagers. And Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. but I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please, you must help us. Leica must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Leica. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you. And I will open the village's far gate that leads to Lauchi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. Well, thanks, old man. Let's go, Kamui. The homie. Old homie. Let me guess, that tells, oh, that opens that gate. I mean, we don't want to go in there, right? Trying to go to Yashpet? Because wasn't Yashpet... Oh, wait, we went here. No, I want this. Yeah, we need to go back down. We're not ready to go up yet. Okay. Well, we got some doors to open, people to talk to, things to say. Let's go see around. Let's look around, see what's going on. Well, this looks exciting. I don't think there's anything to view here. Oh, there is. Look at all those books. Come to think of it, Samiko was an avid student of folklore and historical biographies. Well, I'm glad. He's even got some boots there. Some extra boots. God, I mean, like, I gotta say, one thing that is just such a great feeling, and I'm sure many people agree with me here, but something that's just such a great feeling is when it's freezing cold outside, and then you come inside to a warm, warm house. Woohoo! I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. Got a bit bigger than I planned, though. All the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we kids love being outside. Doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that's the biggest I can manage, but you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Make it really, really, really huge. All right. So, you want to roll the ball into all of these little, like, spots, I guess. Hold on. I'm going to do that. Force that open. Get a treasure. But yeah, I believe we want to get all of these picked up, and then we can go talk to the kid again. And I believe the kid actually gives us a... I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the kid gives us a stray bead. So let's beat this snowball up a little bit. And we got to be careful around the fire. I'm pretty sure the fire shrinks the snow. Or, yeah, I think it shrinks the ball a little bit. So we got to be careful around the fires. Honestly, I think I'll just skip to when I get all of the spots, because you don't really need to see all of this. You know, just trying to be, you know, nice. Okay, no, there's nothing over. Oh, wait! Future me! What's in here? Yo! Future me, we got a stray bead. Let's go. Woohoo! You did it, Wolfie! Never seen a snowball so huge. Can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary, but really cool, too. Definitely a snowball king of Kamui now, Wolfie. Oh. First hole digging king and now snowball king. Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles. Okay, so I did all of that just for a stray bead and 50 praise. So if you want to do all of that, 50 praise is something you may need, and you can just do the whole snowball thing. But at the very back there, I mean, obviously I cut to that part and you saw it. But at the very back there, there's a stray bead. And I believe that is our fourth. Oh, we got all 4 in Webker. We're good in Webker. Wow. Being able to do that in just the first go is wildly impressive. Yeah. Just let me buy some stuff, if I even can. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Well, let's first sell some treasure. Let's sell that. We're only at 50? 59? We need 150? Good God. Okay, well that sucks, but whatever. Okay, let's go in this house. I think this one and the other house are the only 2 I haven't been in yet. Dreadful day. Oh wait, what? And then there's nobody to worry about too. He took Katone, or is he thinking it's hardly time for ourselves? Okay, so I feel like the game is leading me towards Lechku Lake, but then the other part of the game is like, go find her, go find the child. Does your child need a booster seat? It's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's just that animated Legends of Atlantis or whatever. I'm so sorry if I butchered the name, but as someone that like doesn't really play D&D, not because I hate it. How'd it go with Kamui? Did he want to talk to you about something? It's a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Leica and Yashpet. Yashpet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. Now that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Isun, are you really going to go back there? Who says I'm going back? I was using the royal we. I was talking about Furball here. Yashpet is like another world. Get lost, you might never return. But don't you worry, Ami here will find Leica. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried, Isun, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the day of darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kamui will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight, with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. There are only a few days until the day of darkness. Leica's not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then. Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kamui wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the white wolf Shiranui. Must be very strong if you can cope with Isun. Your point is? Sorry. Anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest. Interesting. Well, we better follow. I did cut out like 8 minutes. Hey, wait a sec. You're not really going to go to Yashpet, are you? Ignorance must be bliss, eh, Furball? Forest entrance has been sealed by the Oina crest. Strangers can't even get in unless, of course, somebody from the Oina tribe whips up a spell or something. Why are you so bent? Interested what? What do you mean, bro? I'm hell-bent on it because there's a woman waiting for us. And I'm sure she can open the door, bastard. Leave me be, you toxic scum. Honestly, that's kind of... Oh, she's waiting at the forest edge. I'm dumb. Alright, well, I guess we do have to go to the lake, which is unfortunate, but also low-key kind of confusing that the game's like, yeah, you gotta go to the lake, but also please go to Yashpet. Yeah, it's whatever. Platinum Games does some weird things, or Clover Studios does some weird things. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what the purpose of the snowball is, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's any way for us to utilize it either. Okay, let's go up. Up, up, up. Let's go to the lake. The terrifying lake. It honestly is kind of terrifying. And you'll understand what I mean by that when we get up there. I mean, look, the music dies the minute you leave town. The millisecond you leave town, the music dies. Kamui as Ofuji. Pretty intense. Honestly, everything about this place is eerie, to say the least. Another civilization. There's a save if we wanted it. Here's this. It's the altar where the sacred sword Katone was enshrined. There's a great view of Lechku Lake and Ezufuji from here. That's why they come here to pray at the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said the Ark has been frozen in Lechku Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Ezufuji and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oina tribe. Well, I think the craziest part, especially in the HD version of Okami, is the fact that you can see just how huge the ship is for the Ark of Yamato. Like, look at this thing. It is massive. Absolutely massive, mate. incredible size. It's perfectly average, as all things should be. But God, this area is so intense. We only have a few days left too, in order to save Leica and the entirety of Kamui. Now I will say, although the game does say you've only got a few days, you do have more than a few days. Obviously, if you were to like run around the fields and everything and go back and get some more stray beads and all that stuff, you're not gonna get, you know, in trouble or whatever. You're gonna be totally fine. Like, you're not gonna just instantly lose because a couple of in-game days have passed. No, you're totally fine to explore and everything. And what are you? Are you raccoons? Oh my God, you are! I can't believe there are raccoons out here, man. We gotta be getting pretty close on our animal booklet here. Kai as guide. What? Oh, okay. So time over there goes. Blah, blah. Travel guide, another civilization. If you want to read about that, let's look at our animal tome. I think we have 2 hares left. We're done with raccoons. We're done with foxes, tigers, horses. I guess I missed a cat somewhere, and then we are done with cows. I will say I am not 100%ing the animal tome because it is not required for stray beads, so that is not something I will be dealing with. Because there's just no need. Okay, this is... Ooh, this is... I don't know why, but it's just kind of terrifying to think about. Like, whenever you go to some place that has just a lot of historic value and is like a very treasured place, you can kind of feel the intensity of that place. Like, I don't know if I'm doxing myself by saying this, but we went to my wife and her brother and sister-in-law. Well, I guess she's also my sister-in-law, but whatever. We went to Mammoth Cave, and they showed us where they kept, where, like, you know, people kept those that had, oh God, what disease was it? I don't remember. There was a specific disease, but they kept people down there that had that, and they showed it to us, and it was really, really terrifying. All right, though. Let's it's not, well, terrifying is maybe the wrong word, but just really, like, you just felt it. I know who you are. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary white wolf, Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here, too. I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Really, I guess it really resonates with the Oina because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isun, it's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina Sharaman Tuskel. I ain't ready to kick that bucket yet. I was just left on a little trip, that's all. I'm glad to see you safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? Where the heck is Leica? The demons have shut themselves up in Ezufuji's Waka Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me most, though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kamui noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land? Oh, she must be Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochi, Ami. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root in Laochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Ezufuji. There's a large lake called Laochi at the foot of Ezufuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato. Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long, long ago in the age of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laochi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. The ark that the celestials were on came crashing down to this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one they were consumed till all the celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It said that monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters which killed the celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard of that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Lauchi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. Huh? I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, am I to assume you have Kimu's permission? I speak of permission to enter Yashpet, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal, but if the elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Oina amulet. Siwa Prolo. Suwa Prolo. I don't know. Proyo? I don't know. With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed on into Yashpet. If the elder is deemed it to be right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Laika. Find her before it's too late, and Kamui Feast is over. Damn, a lot of pressure riding on our shoulders here. Oh, what is this? Hold on now. What's up with you? Hold on, I gotta make sure there's not like another one nearby that I'm gonna miss if I jump. Oof. Wow, I barely made that. Over here, we have some treasure as well as some clovers, which, as you can tell, are going to give us quite a bit of praise. 80 praise. That's pretty good. And a stray bead. In fact, that might be the only one up here. I would be shocked if there's more than one. Well, what do you know? There's 4. What do you know? Alright, well, let's just jump back down. Oh, okay, I can't just jump back down. Oh, that sucks. Am I able to... Oh, I am able to see it. Let's go, baby. Oh, and there's some sheep up here. Well, I'm glad I was able to fling myself up here. Able to see everything. Another 12. We'll take 241. I think we have to get to 260, though, in order to upgrade our health again. And this might just give it to us. Oh, yeah. Let's upgrade our health again. Why not? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And I think possibly another 3 to 6 sun fragments. All right, let's go this way. Let's get out of here. I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean that in a let's end the episode way. Because currently we are getting a little cooked on time. Been recording for about 50 minutes now, which is probably unsurprising for most people. I mean, this game is long, and it's also, despite its length, it is a very enjoyable time. At least for me. I don't know how other people feel. Alright. Let's cut down back to the village, and we're going to save at the village's save point. Because I just like it down there a lot more. It's prettier. It's more enjoyable. More peaceful. Even though it's definitely a little hectic here. Just due to the nature of everything going on. To freedom! Alright, so that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're going to go to Yash Pit and hopefully find Laika and or get close to finding Laika because we really need to save Kamui. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.